Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take
First carry here for the South Carolina product. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Hey, 47.
Prescott here from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Yeah! Hey, kill!
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that make an effect throughout.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season. But for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Play action now for Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Cowboys take over on his 5th interception of the season. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 10. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Mike Evans with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders get it back to within 6.
Raiders 7. Jake Elliott set.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got Shaheed. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Cowboys.
Walker going in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st down throw by Purdy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Downfield, it finds Shaheed. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Cowboy 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
5 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He's got his man. This is Walker. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
A gain of 10 yards.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dallas.
From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. That's incomplete on second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
To throw again, it's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Get ready to spin! Get ready to spin!
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Get set! Get set! Hands up! Hands up! Go up! Go up!
To the air again. Purdy. No good. The pass goes incomplete. That lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. This is Sanders headed left. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Down by Foye Oluokun.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go! All right,
Play action, Prescott. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He'll go quickly to the right. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
Watch out! Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And down he goes. Raiders got it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, Cade. Not against quarterbacks in the red zone offenses in this league, but what a tremendous effort to not only get the stop, but to end it with gusto in a sack.
Riddle knocks it through, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
Hey, defender kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy you can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Kill, 47.
First down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push them back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here's Dak. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Pulled in at the 20. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They got 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Boy, you got What do you think?
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Catch is made, it's Jalen Hyatt. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Has some daylight space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First and 10, Prescott. Finds him on the crossing route. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a field goal game.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throw left side, finds Freiermuth. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, Purdy to throw. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Good momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Legion Stadium coming up. Second and 3 now. From the gun is Purdy. He brings it in. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Gets this one to Freiermuth. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Tootin goes the wrong way and he's going to lose several here.
These defensive ends today are so good, Katie, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Get set. 18.
Here's Purdy to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. On his little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now.
Raiders 14.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Hey, kill. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. That's complete. He got the feet down, but he goes out right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Third and long for him here. Look at that power, deep left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gone to him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw, Purdy. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down throw by Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air, Prescott. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Wide in.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for the back that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He'll throw it. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he's going to score a pick 6 for Dallas.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
On his Little for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. Has a hole left, room to run. There it is, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys stretch the lead to 23. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Now here's Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Dak now from the gun. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Sanders on a shotgun handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
From the gun is Prescott. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems of business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Prescott now on 3rd down. Into traffic, complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Go, get out there,
First down, here's Dak. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
At the Cowboys 33-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Here we go, 47.
To the air on 3rd and long. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. George Pickens, the touchdown. Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. This is a heater going deep. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Purdy's pass intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Play action now for Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's complete to Troutman. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Handoff here to Sanders. Cuts it to the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Yeah! Here we go, Clyde. There we go, going to 53. There we go, kill.
In the red zone now. Brought in. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mike Evans with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Offensive line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun is Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders 27.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
Here's a Conda on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
There we go.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Look on the draw here to Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Prescott here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah! Boy, we're going to 54.
Now Prescott. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide. Then we're going to 53. Then we're going to 54. Wide eight. Hey, 47. 26.
Dak to the air here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off. When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take wide eight. Kill. Back. Here we go, 47.
Prescott set to pass. Hits him on the out route. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. Jump off caught by his back. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Looking quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10.
44. Raiders 34.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Little tax on the extra point. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. in to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
Here's Abanikanda on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Sanders running dead ahead. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice 30 yards there as a result of its 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Yeah, here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the give, it's Sanders. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yeah! Under.
Dak now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Yeah, here we go.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 4th and forever coming up.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why?
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
1st down now, ball at the 33. They're going to pass it here. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dallas.
Now running here with Tootin. And he's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll go again here with Tootin. A big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. On his Little for the extra point.
extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game.
58. Raiders 34.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a Conda on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
First down, here's Dak. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Throwing again is Dak. Into the hands of Pickett. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Hey, in this situation, why not? I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground.
The 2-point
And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we've got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage and the simplest path for 2 points.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space, Steve. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
2nd down, give to Tootin. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league,